show you my 10 fast-paced co-op games that will keep you playing for hours with your friend. Starting off where you overcook a cook that you cooked before it got cooked. And here's how the game works in 10 seconds. You and your partner must run, chop, cook, and serve meals like a speedrunner. But this game is not about serving the meals fast. It's about trying not to stress yourself. Before we jump into the next game, let's be real. 99% of the time, it's just screaming at each other. And if you think Overcooked is messy, just wait until we hit number 7. Alright, if the previous game made you yell at your friend, then this one will make you laugh until you cry. What makes this so good? Your job is to move furniture out of the house to the truck. Sounds simple, right? Then why is it so hard to move things? Because physics like this exist. Ever try to carry a couch through a straight doorway? Yeah, you and your teammate will push heavy things but eventually give up and throw it out. And this game knows how ridiculous it is. And the real cute part is, no matter how bad you are at this game, you'll be laughing the whole time with your best friend. And that makes it even better. Now we're getting into a game that will absolutely test your reflexes. But here's what's cool. This game is meant to be played with fastest speed as possible. You can double jump, air dash, wall climb, and the more you play, the more you start zipping through levels like an absolute pro. Is this game addictive? Let me explain first, because whenever you start a new run, you get a random level, meaning you never know what obstacles, enemies, or insane boss fights are coming next. Alright, this is absolutely getting insane. That's crazy, because one run might feel perfect, but the next is gonna be so horrible. These kind of bosses are ridiculous. You will die a lot, just like playing Mega Man. And that's crazy. And that's what makes it so addicting. The more you play, the better you get. And trust me bro, if you think 30XX is crazy, just wait until we hit number 6. Now, this is not your typical slow RPG, like playing on the map itself, but it's faster. And what makes this so unique, unlike most RPGs has slow, turn-based combat, but this one gets you freedom to fight. You and your co-op partner runs through a colorful world, but it seems bigger though. Before we jump into the next game, let's talk about the combat. Enemies don't wait for you. They attack constantly, meaning you have to move every time. And the best part, you're playing as a cat and a dog. Pretty cool, right? So if you want a fast-paced RPG that also completely colorful, then this one is a must-play. Alright, now things are getting weird. So what exactly is this? It's a roguelike dungeon crawler mixed with cold management. Yes, you heard that right. You play as a cute little lamb who must defeat powerful enemies, recruit followers, and build a cult. Between dungeon runs, you return to your cult to manage your followers, build structures, and perform rituals, some of which are, say, questionable. It's like Animal Crossing but dark. But before we jump into the next game, it seems like you might be wondering about fighting works. The battles are fast and intense, because you'll be dodging, rolling, and slashing through the waves of enemies. It feels like Hades, but you're playing as a sheep while trying to survive unpredictable boss. And the art style looks wild though, because the contrast between the adorable visuals and disturbing themes makes the whole world experience completely unique. If you love fast-paced action but want something truly different, this game is an absolute gem. But this 5th game is more intense. And let me ask you, do you remember the Sifu game where it has the same art style but you feel like playing Streets of Rage 4? Let me tell you how this game works. First, it's about smashing buttons mindlessly. Second, it makes you fight with precision and speed. With every attack, dodge, and counter attack feels soft and clear, like you're making your own Kung Fu Panda scene. How come that this game doesn't hold back? Enemies attack without stopping, and you'll need 0.3 seconds reaction time to beat them all. And the best part, it feels so satisfying. And how would I describe the graphics? The game is super ultra meta, yeah, gorgeous. The backgrounds and the smooth animations are so good. It It's like playing a movie like a Shaolin Legend, and that's pretty cool. Alright, this is absolutely getting insane. And yes, I am literally a potato. But why does it have random items, weapons, upgrades? Like, what is going on? This is a bullet hell roguelite, meaning every run is random. Because one time you'll be throwing wrenches, and my favorite part is using the same 6 weapons at once. But why is this game so darn fast? Enemies never stop coming, and you're constantly upgrading attack speed to catch up. And somehow, you have to be crazy to defeat those bastards. Headshot. Because before we jump into the next game, here's the weird part. You're always attacking. All you have to do is to focus on dodging like your life depends on it. So this game is worth playing if you love games like Vampire Survivors. Now we're getting into one of the best platformers ever made. But how does the movement work? Platformers always has the same movement, like left, right, jump, but this game is different. You're never just running, you're also gliding, and it feels like playing a new game. And this character has a helicopter at the top of his head. And now, why do you need to save and collect the blue magical creatures? Basically, saving TNCs isn't just a side quest, it's the heart of the game. Without them, you can't progress. And honestly, their little happy dances when you save them are just too good to ignore. The more you collect, the more new levels and worlds you unlock. What's crazy is that there are so much TNCs to save. There are more than 700 TNCs, and that's crazy. So if you're looking for a fast-paced platformer, you need to play this right now. Now, in this game, you will die a lot. Did you know that this is one of the hardest arcade game ever? Because if you get touched by an enemy, you're instantly dead. But why is there so much happening on my screen right now? That's the exact thought every player has had at least once. Most run and gun games follow a simple pattern like run, shoot, fight the boss, repeat. But this one never lets you settle, because it's designed for you to spend more money in arcade. This game was originally designed for arcade machines, meaning its main goal was to make you spend more quarters. And this game doesn't hold your hand. It's designed to push your reflexes, patience, and skill to the limit. The levels just keep getting harder, so you and your co-op partner never stop moving. It has the same hardest and weirdest enemies to fight against giant bosses, and I can say that this is the most intense action in gaming history. Alright, you've finally come a long way with your friend, and now you are going to put your friend into a test. And now things get crazy. How does this game work? Let me tell you how. This game is one-hit kill party competitive brawler, where you throw a deadly weapon in one hit. The rounds are short but fast. If you played this before, you've probably noticed that characters move in a way that feels weird. Now, why does my character move like this? And why does it feel weird? Moving your character quickly feels weird because if you suddenly change direction, your character doesn't just move to that direction quickly. But why does this matter? Because it makes you predict attacks from your friend rather than just reacting instantly. Basically, the movement is designed to make you think ahead, but also makes every match feel unpredictable to your friend without knowing. Now, you already predict his movements. Sounds evil, right? So you need to use the dash button to move yourself faster. But before we jump to the crazy part, how does the power-ups work? This game randomly spawns power-ups, and this is where it goes from fun party game to crazy mazy frenzy blazy insanity crazy. Because the craziness just keeps going. The best part, it's so easy and simple to learn. And to be honest, this game is the best competitive multiplayer party game out there. So before we end this video, just want to say that thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you found a game that you want to play with someone. Peace!